What is up, everyone? This is Willamette Man without hair. And this is video 9 of my DTS video blogs, and this is going to be the last video. DTS is now finished, and this is going to be a bit of a longer video because I didn't go over last week, so I'm going to cover both last week and the first and half of this week. So last week we went over spiritual warfare, and that was quite enjoyable, actually. I enjoyed that topic. And I actually learned quite a good number of stuff during that time, including tactics that the devil uses against us. So that helped. So that actually helped me out a lot. And I wish I had my tablet on me, but I don't, alas. But it was quite the fun week, and especially the speaker. She was really, really awesome. And she actually every day she gave us stickers, which I actually decorated the back of my tablet with. I'm actually trying to think if there's anything else I learned from that week. I don't think there was, but that last full week was, it was quite enjoyable for me, and especially at the end of the week we actually got to. I'm sorry. It's pretty early almost a little early in the morning for me. The morning's been pretty slow. I'm gonna do my best to keep up with this. So we actually had to do a little 5-minute sermon last Friday before class, and I was the last person to share. We had picked names out of a hat, and my sermon was on the armor of God, which is basically my tattoo reference, Ephesians 6:10 through 18. And oh my gosh, it was so enjoyable to do. I was so stoked when we were told that we had to do a 5-minute sermon, and right off the bat I thought about doing a sermon on the armor of God, and that was so enjoyable. I actually got to do that, but I actually want to do it again for two churches I go to, and my youth group, which I really want to do so bad. I almost want to do it for more than 5 minutes. And actually, Thursday night, we had a DTS Christmas party. It was for all the DTS students and the ILS students, which I don't remember the meaning of ILS, but that course is a lot more intense than DTS. A lot more demanding, and I don't want to do it, quite frankly. But yeah, we went down into the classroom. Most of everyone were making gingerbread houses, which they all turned out really awesome. And during that time, I was chatting with my friend Nick. I told him I was gonna make plans to, when I go home, I was gonna ask my sister if she could buzz my head, and he said that he would do it. So I actually thought about that, and I was gonna do it before everyone got back, when everyone got back from outreach, so I could see their reactions, but I couldn't wait, so he actually did it for me, so that's why my hair is gone. I'm almost bald except for the fine hairs on my pretty little scalp. And the reactions, oh my gosh, worth it! But yeah, that was almost 5 months of hair growth. Almost 5. Would have been 5 tomorrow, the 10th. Would have been, but no, I couldn't wait. I'm trying to think. So yeah, this week, since Sunday night, we had 4 times a lecture. Monday we did 2, and so this week we went about God's character and His nature, which is hard to wrap my mind around. But the one thing that spoke out to me the most was when the speaker shared about God's universe and how vast it is, and even showed us pictures of even nearby galaxies, and even just a small portion, like a real tiny portion. There's And that one little cluster, there's like millions of stars. And this is from one other galaxy in the distant, one of our neighboring galaxies. And from basically, from that perspective, he was basically telling us how vast God's universe is. And I knew that how vast it was, but this totally opened up a bigger perspective. Like it gave me a picture of what that looked like, and it was, oh my gosh, God's universe is enormous. Yeah, he cares about every single person on this one little planet that we call home. I mean, wow, that totally changed my perspective entirely. Wonders of God's universe. So yeah, what else? So yeah, that was God's character and nature. It's going to take time for me to really go through entirely to understand what that means. But it's helped quite a bit. It's changed my perspective a little bit. So, and we actually had our last class yesterday. I almost can't remember what we went through. But it was so enjoyable. Something for me to process about. And so now today, one of the outreach groups, which was the group I was going to go with, they leave tonight. Where? You should probably know by now where they're going, because I kept talking about it. And they're actually going to take the hats that I made at the start of the year, that I kept going for about a little over 7 months. They're taking those hats over there. And I'll try and put a picture of those hats on this video, which should be easy. So they leave tonight, and then the next team, they leave well before the crack of dawn tomorrow. And it's been a little hard for me, especially yesterday. The Korean DTS, they left yesterday morning, and from after that, the rest of that morning was just hard for me, really hard. And just before lunch, before I went downstairs to get in line, I just fell apart and I just started crying my eyes out. So it's really hard for me, but knowing that I will see them again in February is all I need to tell them. But at the same time, it feels like my past is repeating, and yeah, I just felt like crying. I just want to let it all out. To me personally, it's unfair. It's another group of people I've come really close to and really appreciate and care about a lot, and I don't get to be with either groups. So it's a little hard for me to grab. It's a little hard for me, but the only thing I can do at this point is trust and obey. That's all I can do. God's got me on a different path, and I'm at peace with that. But yeah, it's not easy. And the worst part is I won't be able to won't be able to keep in touch with them while they're away, because they're going to be on the other side of the world. So I think that might actually cover it, unless I have something else. I'm purposely trying to make this video kind of last on. Sorry, I'm just being a little mopey about all this, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to when I go home. A lot of stuff I can actually do. I'm gonna get back into building more Lego projects once I sort through my Legos and demolish 2 of my ships, which reminds me, I'm gonna do my best to keep out on more videos, and I'm gonna do a review on 3 of my projects. Well, it's basically gonna be 2 videos, because out of the 3 ships I've built, I'm gonna make it up to you guys, and I'm actually going to do a review on one of my ships that I've had for over a year, and that's my flagship. That's the Elemental. I'm gonna do a review on that, which you guys are gonna love. It's an awesome ship. I can't believe I had that thing for a year, over a year. And the other 2, they're 2 sister ships, and I'm gonna do them at the same time. After that, I'm just gonna take them all apart, because I got plans for at least 1 or 2 more. It depends on how many pieces I have and the ideas I got for them. it's awesome. I'm stoked to be building them in. Plus, I want to get back into making more hats again. I enjoy, even though I hurt my finger and my thumb working on these hats, I want to do it again. This side I want to do it by myself. So that's something I want to look forward to. And so I wish I could tell you more about my possible outreach, but I don't know anything yet. But I will let you know on my next video, which will probably be, it might end up being a review during my reviews for one of my ships. It just might end up being that, but yeah, there's a lot I can actually do. And one thing I'm hoping on doing soon is actually get another job that will keep me busy for the next 3 months, so I can save it to get my truck. I want my Ford F-150. 95 preferred. So prayers for that, and prayers for the outreach teams that, when they take off, that time will be a blissful time for them. And prayers for myself as well. It's not going to be easy. It's almost not going to be easy, but I'm trying to keep myself busy with a lot of stuff, including more videos, which I'm going to do my best to pretty much do that. So I'm going to be quite busy for the rest of the month and well into next year. So yeah, tune in.